you'll be starving. You'd be better off taking out garbage. Man, it must be nice to be an artist. Do it as a hobby though. To make some dough, do something a little more rational. Study math to make cash flow. So you can kiss my
MLP Women's Canadian Championship quarterfinal match. Introducing first from Hamilton, Ontario, Taylor Rising.
TGIMLP Wrestling is in your life alongside Veda Scott filling in for Don Callis. I'm Mauro Ranallo, and yeah, night one of mayhem at St. Clair's College in Windsor begins with the MLP Wrestling Women's Canadian Championship Tournament quarterfinals.
Her opponents from Niagara Falls, Ontario, Beaa Moss.
And as the quest for the inaugural MLP Women's Canadian Championship begins to intensify, Veda, these quarterfinal clashes are going to showcase the resilience, skill, and passion that define Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling. Beaa Moss against Taylor Rising to begin the proceedings.
Absolutely, Mauro, and I'm already seeing a little bit of a dichotomy here in personalities too. Taylor, she hit the ring all business. On the other hand, Beaa Moss, you can see she's vibing, she's feeling it here. And look at Taylor, she's ready to go.
You mentioned Taylor Rising being all business. That's because she's looking to even the score against Moss. She is 2-3 with one no contest against her opponent. The last time they faced off was January of 2023, where Beaa Moss defeated Rising. So Rising not only looking to even the score, but propel herself into the semifinals of this tournament. And what a tournament it promises to be. 8 fantastic competitors, Veda, looking to make history.
We are going to crown, for the first time ever, the MLP Women's Canadian Champion. I know how much that would mean to every individual in this tournament, but like you said, Mauro, this match in particular, this seems really personal.
Collar and elbow tie-up to begin this matchup. So the tournament underway, and yes, familiarity breeds contempt. This is the 7th meeting between Rising and Moss, so they have each other well scouted, already jockeying for position. Rising in the corner, and that will get her a momentary respite.
Beaa has that height advantage, but I have seen Taylor Rising pull off some incredible feats of strength in the ring.
Both of them have a combat sports background as they lock up again. Moss was a high school wrestler, while Rising is a black belt in karate, but right now it's all about the collar and elbow tie-up, and despite being smaller in stature, Rising ever the opportunist, Veda.
Yeah, she just, that was a little rough there, a little bit of a slap to the face, and Beaa has had enough.
And Moss responds with the drop kick.
We knew this was going to be personal right away, but it's Beaa who's still in control.
Tip up here by Moss.
Ooh.
Oh, and a spinning heel kick right to the jaw of Rising. Snap mare, and Beaa Moss with all the momentum. A rolling stone gathers no Moss. The Meteora by Moss. The cover 1-2. And Rising able to kick out.
Moss is really feeding off the energy here in Windsor. Oh, but wait.
Oh, hook kick by Moss. That was well timed. Now has Rising in a fireman's carry.
Whoa.
Or make that firewoman's carry. O'Connor roll here by Rising. Shoulders down.
Hey, I think I saw some tights there, Mauro.
I wouldn't put it past Ms. Rising to look for every opportunity. Drop toe hold, but Moss able to block the majority of that shot, but wasn't able to block that foot to the face.
Oh, that was a little bit disrespectful too. Like you said, Mauro, these two, they know each other well. They have each other scouted. And I think that maybe Taylor has decided that what it's going to take to beat Beaa Moss is maybe she's going to be a little bit flexible with the rules here.
Yeah, she has proven to be an exceptional athlete, combining speed, strength, and agility. She's electrified in her appearances in Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, the hip attack in the corner. She was outstanding in the opening shows last October when we resurrected this cornerstone of Canadian pro wrestling. And right now, Taylor's Rising's fortunes are indeed rising in this matchup.
Oh, and she is looking, she's looking for that pedigree. This would be a match ender for sure.
This is her finisher, but again, well scouted, and the side Russian leg sweep by Moss, and Moss now looking for the submission.
Oh, this is brutal. Look at Taylor. Had no choice but to scramble to the ropes.
Duck under by Moss.
Yeah, she was not able to cinch that on completely, but she is undeterred.
Yeah, driving the knees into Taylor Rising. Oh, blocks the big boot, and Rising looking for that bridging German suplex, and only a 2 count. I thought Rising had her.
Oh, there is that strength, that power from Taylor. And now she's following it up, wrenching on the neck of Beaa Moss.
Will Rising's ascent continue, or will Beaa Moss's experience and grit halt her trajectory? Right now, Moss needing to find a way to extricate herself using a beautiful bridge, and it's Rising's shoulders that were down, and I don't think she realized it for a second there, Veda.
Yeah, and that also forced the break on that submission hold, but immediately Taylor back in control, and with a handful of hair as well.
Oh, show of strength, looking for that scoop, but go behind by Moss, ducks under the clothesline, and it's Moss running over Rising with these series of ferocious strikes, and Moss now utilizing her strength and size advantage. Forearm smashes, reversal on the Irish whip. Moss comes off the ropes and just catches her with the toe of her boot there, Veda.
Oh, she is now repositioning Taylor back up on the shoulders.
Oh, Samoan drop by Moss, back press, and Rising able to still survive what has been a hotly contested matchup to begin the tournament to crown the first ever Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Women's Canadian Champion. It begins with 8. The final 2 will do battle Saturday, May 10th at the venue formerly known as Maple Leaf Gardens at Northern Rising. And it's Taylor Rising who just dropped the boom on Moss.
A huge event, a huge moment, a championship on the line, and Beaa Moss. Massive code breaker.
After Rising was looking for the Tiger feint kick, walked into the code breaker, and again the martial arts of Moss on display against the Karateka. Rising went to the well once too often. Small package roll up, hooks the leg, and still Moss able to escape. So a sense of urgency from the get-go, Veda, knowing the stakes.
She's looking for that pedigree one more time. Oh, Moss is still fighting this.
And a back body drop, good counter by Moss to buy her some precious seconds. Now she'll look for the cover. No, instead, picks up Taylor Rising, looking for the unprettier maybe. It's well scouted by Rising, shoots Moss into the middle rope.
Oh, here we go.
And
She was looking for this
Tiger
before.
feint kick connects.
Brilliant strategy by Rising, again with the pedigree, and she nails it.
And Taylor Rising's championship pedigree appears to be on the rise as she puts away Beaa Moss. And just like that, Taylor Rising evens the score at 3-3 against Beaa Moss, but more importantly, Veda, Rising advances to the semifinals in this tournament to crown the first ever Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling Women's Canadian Champion. What impressed you the most about her performance tonight?
You know, she came into this focused, she came into this determined. Yeah, she did bend the rules a little bit, but Mauro, honestly, that's what it's gonna take to become a champion.
Taylor Rising, the first to punch her ticket in the tournament.